Hi, this is Mr. Todd, and I want to talk about GCSE Business Studies and BTEC Business Level 2 and why you should choose them for your Year 9 options. In the Business Education Department, those two subjects will lead on to you studying A-Level Business Studies, A-Level Economics, or the Level 3 BTEC Extended Certificate in Business, which is our vocational course. Now, business education is a very successful and popular subject at GCSE and at A-Level, and even more popular with students who leave STAC and go on to university or onto apprenticeships. Now, why choose GCSE Business Studies? Well, as I said, it's the most popular degree course at university. A huge majority of our students leave STAC, going on to study business administration, business marketing, economics, international business. And we've had students accepted on to study business related courses at Cambridge and at King's and at the London School of Economics. Now, business studies involves you learning lifelong skills of employability, money skills, people skills, marketing, and economics as well. Now, those skills lead on to you building up your confidence, which you will need when you're entering the workplace, going for job interviews. So you have that experience that you become a very employable person, or you have the experience to set up your own business, which many of our ex-students have gone on to do. It isn't just a subject where we tick boxes and we learn definitions. It's a very analytical subject, and you need to be able to argue and balance out two sides and think about companies in particular and what they should do. And you have to make judgment based on who they are. It takes a lot of thought, maturity, and those students who have a lot of common sense, who know what's going on around them, that don't just see shops and go into them. They see what's in the shop window, they look at prices, they look at the brand names. They're very interested in what's being offered to them and why. The subject is two exam papers, Business 1 and Business 2. We do particularly well on both papers, but the students do well on the business activity, marketing and people paper, because that is something that they get used to very quickly and we revise it a lot. We've had a number of level 9 students and quite a few level 8 students, and we're looking forward to ensuring that every student this year hits their target grade and above. So you will be joining a very successful GCSE subject. Why should you choose it? Well, as I said, it's the subject that holds all the other subjects together. Without it, we cannot function. That's a world famous quote by me. It's not just about making money. Don't think about choosing business studies and becoming a millionaire. It's so much more than that. It's not just about the making of the money, it's the skills to be able to function independently, to be a highly credible recruit, as well as possibly making a lot of money from getting a highly powered job and then going on to set up your own company. So BTEC Level 1/2 is a vocational course. It is mostly coursework with a couple of external exams. It is for those students who don't really like exams and prefer a lot more guidance. You develop a very broad and comprehensive understanding of business and enterprise and how they operate. And it's vocational, as I say, so it's more of a doing subject. It's more really finding out. We'll take visits to Blackbird Bakery. We look at companies in the city like Credit Suisse and Deutsche Bank, and we compare those two companies together and to see how they operate, why they operate, and how they're affected by different things. Now, it is more academic than it used to be, but it does involve those practical skills, being able to think, being able to work together, being able to problem solve. But so why choose BTEC Business? Well, as I said, it's a vocational subject. Again, it's a lifelong learning skills, confidence to run and set up your own business, but it also involves talks and visits and activities focused on local businesses. It'll involve 3 units and then choosing an optional unit. We've got our first cohort going through next year, so we're looking forward to them achieving as well as we did on our previous vocational courses. Every student that studied vocational business hits their target grade and above, if not achieving a distinction, which is the top grade. So what's the difference between them? Well, GCSE Business Studies is all exam. You need a high level of numeracy and literacy. You need to have lots of common sense, and you need to be able to think independently for yourself. You've got to do it independently of the teacher. Vocational business, however, is internally assessed units, but there's one examination that you will have to sit, which is more challenging than ever before. However, we have lots of experience in that. It will be based on lots of local businesses, things that you've done in the past, things that you've seen, places where you've been to, so you'll have a good understanding of them. But you'll also have those practical skills. You'll be a creative problem solver, team worker, and be able to research independently. One is more practical, the other is more academic. We target those students who are looking at going on to do A-level business, or those, and vocational looks at those that are going on towards to do apprenticeships and go into the workplace. Thank you for listening to my presentation. I hope you think wisely about choosing Business Studies GCSE, Business Studies BTEC as your option subject, and we look forward to teaching you next year. Thank you.